Alright, there are some red counters and some blue counters in the bag. The ratio of red counters to blue is 3 to 1. Two counters are removed. The probability both are blue is 1 over 20. And they want to know how many blue counters were in the bag before any were removed. The first thing to work out is what fraction of the counters in the bag are blue. If the ratio is 3 to 1, the fraction which are blue, so fraction blue, is clearly going to be 1 over 4. Okay, so that's this bit of information dealt with. Now I'm going to use this bit of information to set up an equation. I can say 1 over 20 is the probability of picking blue on the first go times by the probability of picking blue on the second go. Now the probability of picking blue on the first go is the number of counters which are blue, which we'll call B, over the total number of counters in the bag, which I could call B plus R, blue plus red. I could call it N for the total number of counters. What I'm actually going to call it is 4B. We're going to have one equation here, so I better have one unknown. If I have two unknowns, I won't be able to solve it. So that's the probability of picking blue on the first go is just B over 4B. Okay, the probability of picking blue on the second go, well, there's now blue minus 1 counters which are blue because a blue has already been picked, and there are 4 blue minus 1 counters in the bag. I can rewrite this as 1 over 20 is equal to B over 4B is just 1/4. So 1 over 20 is 1/4 times by B minus 1 over 4B minus 1. I could just divide both sides by a quarter. 1 over 20 divided by 1 over 4 is 1 over 5. So 1 over 5 is equal to B minus 1 over 4B minus 1. I can use a bit of cross multiplication. So I can say 4B minus 1 is equal to 5B minus 5. I've just cross multiplied there. I'll bring all the b's to one side and all the constants, the normal numbers, to one side, and when I do that I get an answer of B is equal to 4. So that's the actual answer to the question. There were 4 blue counters in the bag before any were picked out. We can prove to ourselves that we're correct about that just by running the test. So if there are 4 blue counters in the bag, it's 4 over 16, because 4B would be 4 lots of 4, which is 16. If 1 blue was removed, it would be 3 blue left, and that would be 15 in total removed in the bag, I should say. 4 over 16 is 1 over 4, 3 over 15 is 1 over 5, and yes, that does equal 1 over 20. So the answer is there were 4 blue counters in the bag before any were picked.